In Leipzig, inside the former headquarters of the Stasi, one of the world's most feared secret police systems, discussions focused on a global concern: how democracies protect personal freedoms in a digital age. It's a conversation with lessons not just for Germany, but for Ghana, where data systems and surveillance technologies are rapidly expanding. This building once housed the Ministry of State Security, the Stasi, the secret police of East Germany. At its height, it controlled a vast network of informants, monitored private conversations, intercepted letters, and documented the lives of millions of citizens in painful detail. Inside these walls, friendship had no guarantees, and privacy was a luxury the state did not permit. But in a world where tech giants collect our digital footprints and government debates the limits of security versus privacy, parallels are difficult to ignore. In conversations with Vice Chairman of the Leipzig Citizens Committee and Director of the Museum Round Corner, Tobias Olizier, one message was clear: the dangers of state surveillance did not disappear with the fall of the Berlin Wall. Instead, they have evolved.
Wie kann man verhindern?
We also have to look at the goals. Which were the goals of the East German government? They wanted to spy on us, they wanted to keep us under control. It was quite easy. Nowadays, there are many reasons, and some of them are reasonable. Others are not. So in the end, it's a matter of data.
When asked whether today's technologies resemble early signs of authoritarian rule, the director described them as an incredible danger. He warned that societies must decide for themselves how much risk they are willing to tolerate and to what extent we make ourselves dependent on technologies that can track, predict, and influence human behavior.
Die Sicherheit und die Freiheit.
The technology you can probably cage in laws. The other two issues will always depend on each other, and each society has to find its balance. How much insecurity it's going to allow for more in freedom.
On the question of how young democracies like Ghana should balance security, technology, and individual freedom, his response was blunt.
Eine riesige Gefahr, der wir uns da aussetzen.
It's an incredible danger that we're exposed to, or exposing ourselves. The society has to set what they're willing to cope with. Often a matter of the personal attitude. How do I deal with AI? To which extent do I expose myself and make myself dependent on these technologies? But then, of course, when we look at how it seems to work nowadays in countries like China and Great Britain as well, that the whole country is cluttered with cameras, and they are able to cross-check with databases of pictures of all citizens. This is where I think this is too much. No, that shouldn't be.
The tools of control may have changed, but the responsibility to guard our freedom remains the same. And for countries building digital futures, the question remains: where do we draw the line? Reporting for Joy News from Leipzig, I'm Jacqueline Ansama Yaboa.